So we got some news really early today from CD Projekt Red. They basically put out an apology on Twitter talking about the situation, especially with the console versions of the game, like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And they're basically just explaining that they're going to be doing some work to that and actually fixing it. Just to summarize this, they're planning to put out a bunch of big patches. There's going to be something coming up pretty soon. And then there's also going to be something in January and leading up all the way into February of just kind of fixing the bugs and also working on the console versions of the games to make them run smoother. And it's a shame that they had to get to this point of trying to apologize to us and all this, because it could have been avoided by a simple delay. But the thing is that not only was it the hype and the constant delaying that they were already doing that drove everybody to like really want the game to be released already, but it was also that it had a lot to do with the investor side, where they just wanted to make sure that they were getting their money. They didn't want to see their stocks plummet too much, so they had to release it. You know, they really ran out of time. From the looks of it, it looks like the game really isn't being released until February, because we're pretty much in an early access state right now with this game. And it's a shame that it even got to this point where they had to apologize for the console versions being so poorly ran. Because, I mean, you could just look down in here and you can see they were over here boasting that the game was running good on the consoles. And they even put out all those videos that were showing it run flawlessly and stuff. And it was obvious that they probably did a lot of work to those versions of the game. And they actually made it run as smooth as possible so that we didn't notice, you know, the problems and the bugs and all that stuff in the trailers and in the Night City wires and all that stuff that they were releasing to kind of hype up the game. And they just gave us a really unfinished product at the end. Obviously, a lot of people paid money for this. So we spent $60 on a game that was really incomplete. So it's their duty to really bring that up to standard at least, and pull like basically a No Man's Sky, hopefully, on the game. But I don't know if they're gonna go full No Man's Sky, and it's mainly because they did have a lot of plans to put out DLCs, and they had a lot of plans to put out like the multiplayer version of Cyberpunk. When it comes to those things, I still feel like they're probably gonna go in the monetized route. But who knows? Maybe they could surprise us and say, you know what, all the future DLCs are free, and pull a No Man's Sky. We just really don't know. What No Man's Sky did was like a miracle compared to most of the gaming industry, because obviously everybody needs to get paid. They all need to make money. But surprisingly, you know, the No Man's Sky crew, they actually did pretty well, considering, you know, that they weren't even charging a dime for all these DLCs they were pumping out. And it's been free ever since it was released years ago. I'm really surprised that they were able to stay humble and actually do what they set out to do. At this point, it's gotten to the point where I'm fine with even paying for DLCs for that game, even though I haven't really played it that much recently. But that game was really well done to that point that I feel like they earned our respect. And now it's CD Projekt Red's time to actually try to re-earn our respect. And hopefully they don't pull like a Fallout 76 on this and kind of like give up halfway through and just kind of try to monetize us with like new updates and things like the DLCs. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Now that we see all the problems with Cyberpunk and how it was released, it makes me wonder how they're going to approach the multiplayer side of the game. And it probably is going to take them another year before they actually release that and actually get to the point where the core game is playable enough for it to be like worth it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Only time will tell. The thing that I'm really looking forward to and I'm really hoping happens is that we start to see a lot of mod support open up. And I really want to see players, like the community, coming together to make the game better. Because even when you look at Grand Theft Auto 5 and you look at Skyrim, the popularity of those two games are only that big because of the community mods. That's the main reason why the games are even still alive to this day. So hopefully Cyberpunk goes into that same route. I'm hoping we see a lot of mods. That's the main reason why I wanted a PC, and that's the main reason why I bought the game on the PC, is so that I could be able to mod the shit out of the game and make it the game that I was hoping for when they were first talking about it and just kind of hyping us up. At least they were addressing the bugs, you know, but then again, it is like, that's something they have to do to make sure that they keep our respect, you know. But even after that, even after they fix the bugs, we're still looking at them to hopefully see them do something nice for us, like give us free DLCs or something. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, that's the news for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, later, y'all.